You had a bit of vom?
Yeah.
Dude, I've thrown up like multiple times in matches.
Tactical vom.
Someone put me in like a front face lock and I vomited on them and it was the funniest thing. Like they're beating me up and I'm like, I just vomited on you.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they hit me. I'm like, oh, I just vomited on you. It's so funny.
You can't get on top now.
You're not on top. Well, they were on top. They were pinning me, but they pinned the wrong person because my partner was the legal person. I never lost that match. Hi, welcome to Milk Talk. No, fucking were you doing that?
How are you introducing me, by the way? Am I?
Hi, welcome to Milk Talk. I'm Charlie D. Today we have QWA former commissioner, Ultralove Jet Steele. How you doing?
Pretty good.
I love the Albanese. See, I went to Albania one time.
Where are you going with this? Come on.
How do you pee?
How do I pee?
Yeah, because I've been in Townsville and every toilet has been a nightmare. I went to a toilet yesterday, public toilet.
Yep, first mistake.
Every toilet's public in Townsville.
Yep.
Some guys just come into this house, pee, leave.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, my friends had a share house and they always left the front door open because it was like very like next to a train station, main road. And there was a very not sober person who just walked in and used their bathroom and left. And they were like, if we don't talk to him, he'll just do his business and leave. We're pretty like if you interacted with him, that probably would have got pretty messy. But where's them blue boys?
Shake it around a little bit.
I think I see one, but
They're in the bottom. I pick out all the blue and the red ones because they're the best.
god damn, that's green again. I'm gonna put
The
that
yellow and green is the only thing that's left in there.
God damn. Blue? Beyond blue. Ah, shit. That was a depression joke. I went to a public toilet yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of the screws in the seat on like the left-hand side was off. So thankfully I sit down when I pee.
Okay.
But if I had to poo and I had to do the lean to wipe, I would have slid into the toilet. Yeah. So that was a scary moment.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
Luckily, my friend was in the stall next to me, so we just talked it out.
Good.
So let's assume
Mm-hmm.
you just went to McDonald's.
Okay.
You had a big drink.
Yes.
And nothing to eat.
Uh-huh.
Now you gotta pee.
Yep.
Home base. You make it home. How do you
Okay.
pee?
I walk to the bathroom.
Yep. I like to
Firmly. What?
crawl. I like to crawl.
You like to crawl? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I firmly grasp the doorknob or the handle.
Okay.
Turn it.
Yep.
Enter the bathroom.
Yeah. Nice.
Make
Lights
my-
on?
Yeah, lights on. That's
Ooh,
important.
My stepdad pees with the lights off.
He's a confident man.
He is. He's way too confident.
He's must be well practiced. He's a vet. He's
I
a
think
vet.
he
He
just,
calls
like-
it out there.
Works with what he's got.
Yeah. So lights on for me, definitely.
Okay. Lights on?
Yeah. I make my way to the bowl. I pull down the front of my pants.
Yeah.
I don't do the drop the pants
You
entirely.
don't drop them.
No.
Are you just tucking under the package, or are you going down to the thighs?
It depends how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Mostly under the package.
Because you don't wear jeans a lot. Anyone who wears jeans and just like barely makes it out, and you have like the fly next to your.
I wear jeans every
next
day
to
at
your
work. Yeah, it's usually just the package.
I
would say.
once got my foreskin stuck in my fly.
Oh,
But-
that's my worst nightmare.
It was pajamas. This was the 90s.
You had a fly on your pajamas.
I think that's illegal now. I think I was the reason that stopped being done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who puts a zipper on pajamas? Yeah. So what else you doing?
So I pull my pants down at the front a little bit. I guess pull the foreskin back.
See, goddamn, everyone's doing this now.
Well, I mean,
I've never done this.
Doesn't yours like spray everywhere if you don't?
So, first of all, I
I feel like, hold on, don't cut me off, first
Okay.
of all. Alright, you invited me on as a guest, you can show me respect
Okay.
when I talk about
I
my
show
job.
no one respect. You can ask anyone.
I feel like, jeez, we're getting real in depth here.
Yeah.
When you pull it back, you get a nice steady stream, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if it has to pass through the folds of skin,
Yeah.
it can spray out all over the place, right? Isn't that what you experience, or?
Well, no, because I sit down.
That's right. Yeah,
I
you
sit
did say
down
that,
and I just push it in a little.
So you wouldn't care.
I don't care.
You wouldn't care if. Well,
No.
I stand up most of the time.
Yeah.
Um.
I had a hydroseal, so I have like 1.5 balls left.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's always corked off to one side.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it's easier if I sit down.
Mm-hmm.
I like to pee on the seat so I don't get the splash.
Yep.
And most of the time, I'll put like 2 squares of toilet paper on the water just to be safe.
Yeah.
Do you
so
wipe?
I dab.
You dab?
I dab.
Yeah.
Also, I have heard this.
Yep.
So I started doing it. I think it works.
Mm-hmm.
If you take a finger and push on your gooch a little bit,
Yeah.
the extra drops come out.
I'm gonna try that.
Yep.
Right now.
It works. I don't know if you should leave.
What's
listening.
your worst injury in wrestling?
Oh, good question.
Yeah. So usually I have a little piece of paper with
Oh, you do?
questions.
No, it's a good question. That's a good one for me. I was 6 days out from my debut
Yep.
several years ago. 5 years. I'm not sure. 4 or 5 years. I was chain wrestling. Training, the way we do it is one guy chains with another guy, then one guy tags out and comes in.
So
And
you get used to a bunch of different styles?
Yeah, get used to a bunch of different styles, and you chain with 2 guys each time, right?
Yeah.
So I chained with the head coach at the time,
Yep.
who was getting a little riled up.
Yeah.
He was putting me in some fancy holds and stuff, and he was riling up another guy who was on the apron, who happened to be the biggest guy on the roster. He came in hot, started throwing strikes in chain, which was weird.
That's weird.
Then he
It's
takes my arm over his shoulder, goes for the arm breaker. I hadn't actually been taught the arm breaker at this point, so
You
probably-
didn't know how to reverse it, how to...
I
didn't know
I
what was
feel
up.
like given maybe half a second more, I could have corrected my arm. So
You could have braced for it so
could've
it had
braced for it.
less impact.
yeah, that's where the impact is the problem. So hyperextended at the elbow, down that way.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And there's a big scar there. I don't know if
I
you
can
see
see
it.
that. That's
Don't know if you
gross.
can see it.
Yeah, well, just send me a photo as well.
I'll send you a photo. I can send you the X-ray. So there's I
That's
think eight screws and 2 plates in there now, and
Ooh.
it doesn't straighten all the way.
I hate that.
And I have to wear an elbow pad when I wrestle.
Well, I do too, because that's safe.
Yeah, it is. You're
Elbow pads, I hate
right.
guys
I
who...
fucked my elbow up last night.
Guys who wrestle, especially like long guys like myself, who wrestle with nothing on their arm, they look extra naked. I know, like, wrist tape and elbow pads are very functional, but they also make you look less naked.
Yeah.
Also, knee pads. Everybody wear knee pads. 1, for your knees. 2, don't be looking naked.
I wrestled once in.
that.
I was wrestling Bobby Bishop actually in. Well, I don't know if it was Bobby. I was in silver gear.
So,
And-
I just remember the clothes I was wearing.
Yeah. But the lights were like, they were reflecting so much on my pasty white skin that the gear also looked white, and I looked naked in the ring.
I wrestle in silver gear now, and
Yeah.
I've never sweated that much.
Oh really?
Oh man, I took my pants off after my match last night. I don't know how long it took that match. Probably like 8 minutes.
Mhm.
I took my pants off backstage, and I just touched my underwear, and I was like, if I squeezed that, it would just drip out water. It was the wettest I had ever been. Like, I don't sweat much.
Yeah.
You can ask my friends, I barely sweat. But that was disgusting. But I won, so I don't really care.
You did. Congratulations.
Thanks. Got that extra bonus check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really like wrestling at QWA because at Qua
Mhm.
because I have a flat rate.
Yep.
And then sometimes they just give me a little extra. But at Venom, Big Dumb Charlie D said, "Hey, $5 to show up, $100 extra if I win."
Ooh.
We got some good talent down there, so I don't win very often.
Yeah.
So I'm walking away with $5 most shows. So if you guys wonder why I'm depressed every Venom show, it's because I'm like, my damn contract is not great,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to finish that thing out. I think I got like 10 matches left on that.
Yeah. 10,
Yeah.
10 more dates.
10 more, yeah. I have to do 10 matches on my $5 show, $100 to win.
Yeah. Then you renegotiate? Is that what's happening?
I don't have a lot of negotiation power these days. My worth to Venom is at an all-time low.
Oh, man.
Oh, thank you. Well, your ring's smaller, so it's a lot easier. Honestly, my
Thank you.
cardio is garbage, so
Mhm.
anytime I see a small ring, I'm like, oh, woo,
That's the noise you make?
woo.
Mhm.
I made it last night when I was running around with them knife hands. Whoa!
Makes you go faster.
See how fast I went?
Mm-hmm.
I almost outran Chris Dink, the varsity athlete
Yeah.
that he is.
Mm-hmm. Thrown up in the ring.
I had a bad sandwich before.
What sort of sandwich? What was on the sandwich?
Chicken salad toasty from a gas station.
Yeah, that's.
I just needed something to eat.
That's a comedy of errors.
Yeah, I was like, first of all, chicken salad sandwich from a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Bad choice. But then he said, "You want that toasted?" I was like, yeah, "Okay." And I thought they would have like a toaster oven. He pulls out a panini press from under the
And he
counter,
pressed it.
and he has to plug it in.
He pressed it in front of you.
I was like,
Did you have to wait for it to heat up?
yeah.
Oh, nice. How long did that take?
It took like 3 minutes to heat
So
up.
did you
and
make
then
small talk while he was pressing your sandwich, or?
I was with someone else, and we started joking about, because I have a friend who, anytime he sees a crumbed sausage, he has to buy it.
Wow. Okay.
I made a joke about, you must have had like a curse put on you by a witch. Anytime that you see a crumb sausage, you have to buy it, and it's just a witch who had invested in crumb sausage. And while the brothers toasted my sandwich, he goes, "By the way," like no, he's like, "Here's your sandwich thing, thanks. By the way, it was me." And he pulls out his necklace, and he's got a witch necklace. So every time I go to that gas station, they've got the weirdest fucking people working.
No way. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Charlie D. Welcome back to Milk Talk. We have a segment on our show where we give each guest a beverage.
Oh.
I have selected this for you. There you go, Ultralove Jet Steele.
What is this?
That's the original Red Bull, because you have red hair.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Drink it.
Is this alcohol free?
Yeah.
I'm straight edge.
I'm straight edge too.
Oh, great.
Oh, I saw your wink. So
No, I am.
you are?
I actually am.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, I'm straight edge most of the time until like I don't want to be.
Yeah, fair enough. I like that. That's
You
pretty
like
good.
that?
Yeah.
Good. It's got more energy in it.
I don't really do energy drinks, but that's pretty good.
Wait, is that carbonated?
No.
Yeah, that's the original boys. So,
Yeah.
story about Red Bull.
Mhm.
That's the original one that was over in like the
Middle East. I don't know.
no, it was like Thailand or some shit.
Thailand. Okay.
Yeah, so businessman from America went over, tasted that shit. He's like, I can adapt this for the American audience. Put some more sugar in
Yeah,
it.
carbonated. Yep.
Yeah, because America loves bubbles.
Yep.
You want to succeed in America, you put bubbles in shit.
Mhm.
I mean, like, look, literally, like, people go to a restaurant and they want sparkling wine. They say, I'll have a glass of bubbles. Because all they want is the bubbles. They don't care about
Bubbles.
anything else. I have been a chef prior to being a professional wrestler full time. And do you know how many people I would just hear, because it was an open kitchen, they're like, I'll have a glass of bubbles. I'm like, okay, do you want, like, oh, I hate you. I just hate it. Every time I hear bone fractures in my hands. Jason Hyde, who's my good friend now,
Yeah.
and we tagged together over at Venom, gave me an enziguri, and I was like, oh, no, I'll protect my face. But then he curls his foot and kicks my thumb in, and the bottom of my thumb popped out. You see that?
Oh.
That's a bone chip that just came out. It never healed. Yeah, so that still hurts to this day. That I've got a ligament tear there, so you see that knuckle? It kind of floats around because and that's how that sits. Because I was doing a box. Emotionally, I'm a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Who are your 5 Aussie dream matches?
Oh, Aussie dream matches specifically?
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, I don't really follow Aussie wrestling, to be honest with you. Exactly it. Yeah.
No, I think you're a smart guy.
Oh, thank you.
Physically not gifted.
No, I'm the least athletic. I might be less athletic than you.
That's a hard no. Yeah, so you got me. Obviously you got Slam and Sam.
Yeah, I've just been introduced to Slam and Sam, but I could definitely see myself.
We can watch a couple Slammer matches.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll watch some Slam and Sam.
I love watching Slam and Sam matches.
Sid Parker's pretty cool.
He is nicest guy ever.
Yeah. No, I met him once. I met him once. He was cool. He told me to call him Sydney, because that's what his mum calls him.
I didn't know he could talk. He just growled at me. I met him. He spit in my face, gave me a scoop slam.
Right.
And I had already had a fracture in my heel, and I landed right on my foot. And it was not inside a wrestling ring. It was out on like some hardwood floor,
Yep.
and the fracture just got worse.
Yep.
And then Chris Dink tried to kiss me, and his tooth went through my lip.
Yeah.
Chris Dink's a bad kisser.
Chris Dink's another one. I'd like to wrestle Chris.
I make the towns.
Who would be a good opponent for me?
For you. So you need someone unathletic that you can keep up with.
Yes.
So that rules out Erica Reed. She's a super athlete.
Mm-hmm. Although Sid's pretty athletic.
Sid's very, but you just like
he can just beat me up for a bit.
you're just curious about Sid. Like he's so mysterious.
He is. He's mysterious.
It's like
I want to know
Jurassic Park
more.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
2 was garbage.
2 was garbage. I agree.
And
Why are
the
you
lighting.
putting 3 up high?
I love 3. The color schemes, like
What are the color schemes?
mise
of
en
Jurassic Park
scène.
3?
it's all brown and beige. That's you look
so
at Jurassic
interesting,
Park
yeah.
1, it's like green and beige and brown. Jurassic Park 2 is like dark blues and like rain.
Yeah.
And then a weird city scene at the end. Jurassic Park 3, they're like, we know what made Jurassic Park 1 great. It's the beige. Also, it's the isolation. Everything's too centralized and there's so much going on in number 2, and then all the later movies, like, it's like you're in the forest and then whoa, it's a dinosaur.
Is 3 the one where he hallucinates on the plane that the raptor is talking to him?
Yeah, it is.
And he goes, Alan.
Alan, I need a screwdriver.
Oh, gee, okay.
No, but then they're in the forest and there's a dinosaur every now and then, and they're like through the whole abandoned concept. Like, there's not many humans on this island. 2, way too many humans. There's like a human per dinosaur.
Listen, I'm with you. 2 wasn't good.
And then, same thing. Well, I hoped for the same thing in the Jurassic World series.
Ooh.
1, I enjoyed it. 2, oh, rough go of it. I was like, come on, 3, keep the trend go. Oh, shit. I watched the movie Flight on a plane.
Flight.
And I was like, why would they offer this as an option for
Tell me what happens in Flight. Is that the plane gets hijacked or there's...
No, that's the Denzel Washington movie where brother's drunk and he, the pilot is drunk and he crashes, sort of crashes the plane. And I'm like, why? Oh, yeah, no, the plane starts falling apart. I'm like, why is this an option to watch on a plane?
Yeah,
and it was like a 12-hour flight, too.
Oh,
I was going to the States,
Did you watch it at the start? The start of the flight?
I watched it 3 hours in. And
so you had some time to go. Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing, but I was looking at the people around me. I'm like, why is this an option?
Were they watching it too? Or was it
I saw 2 other people because it's little screens at the back.
Yeah, so you were the small group that knew, you know.
I was worried that someone would just think, oh, this is a movie about a nice plane.
A movie about a nice plane? Yeah.
Well, come on, don't worry. There's that movie Cars, and then there's also that really bad movie Planes.
Planes! I haven't seen it.
I haven't yet, but that's what they should be putting.
I hadn't watched Cars until last year.
Cars is one of my favorite movies of all time.
The first time I watched it was last year.
It's my favorite Pixar movie.
I still haven't seen the second one or the third one. Oh, yeah, Owen Wilson. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Yeah.
That's why I started becoming a wrestler. Movie Cars.
Really?
2006 Disney Pixar Cars. I saw Lightning McQueen. I'm like, I can do that.
Yep.
But wrestling.
Yep. I can see that.
Mater is actually the reason I'm a wrestler.
You're a Larry the Cable Guy fan?
No, just Mater.
Just Mater.
I don't like Larry the Cable Guy because I feel like he's never done his job. I've never seen anyone around him who has cable.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? One time I saw him do stand-up. It was a DVD. Don't need cable for that. Guys, what do you think of Larry the Cable Guy?
What?
Ah, shit, I mean...
You're both on one.
Oh, there's a gummy bear on the floor for you, by the way, just there.
Oh, which color?
Green.